Have you ever watched a movie or TV show where an American actor is supposed to play a British character, and you can't help but be taken out of the moment because their accent is just not convincing? Accents can be a tough thing to master, especially when it comes to replicating a British accent, as there are many dialects and nuances to consider. But then there are those actors who nail it, and you're left wondering if they're actually British. Welcome to Screen Amuse. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look at 10 American actors who have managed to effectively embody British characters with their accents on the big and small screens. So, grab a cup of tea and let's get started. Natalie Portman, V for Vendetta. Natalie Portman is a versatile actress who has made a name for herself both in independent films and in blockbuster hits. In V for Vendetta, Portman plays Evie Hammond, a broadcasting employee who finds herself caught up in the affairs of a terrorist in a futuristic London. Portman's British accent was passable, though slightly inconsistent. Even native Brits had a hard time pinpointing exactly where she was supposed to be from, as accents change extensively from one borough of London to the next. Nevertheless, for a woman from a predominantly Caucasian futuristic London, Portman's accent was just fine. James Marsters, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Many fans of Buffy the Vampire Slayer were shocked to learn that James Marsters, who played the bad boy Spike, wasn't actually British. To perfect the accent for the series, Marsters paid close attention to Anthony Stewart Heads Giles, who was attempting a posh British accent when speaking estuary English, an accent associated with the River Thames in London. Marsters became so good at replicating the accent that even British fans were fooled. That was until he reprised his role in Angel without Head's constant presence, and occasionally slipped out of the accent. Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp is known for his ability to completely transform himself into the characters he plays, and that was certainly the case with Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. From his costume to his hairstyle, to the way he spoke and moved, everything about the scalawag buccaneer was attributed to Depp's involvement. He created an accent for Jack modeled after the dialect found in southeast London, which closely resembled that of musician Keith Richards, who coincidentally portrayed his father in the third film of the series. Angelina Jolie, Maleficent. You might remember Angelina Jolie as the fearless and sassy archaeologist Lara Croft in the Lara Croft Tomb Raider films. She was cast over dozens of British actresses, and her performance was met with critical acclaim. More recently, she played the dark fairy Maleficent in Maleficent and Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Her accent for the role was inspired by Eleanor Audley, who voiced the original animated version in Sleeping Beauty. Robert Downey Jr., Sherlock Holmes. Robert Downey Jr. has a knack for accents, and his performance as Sherlock Holmes in the eponymous film series is a testament to that. He adopted a received pronunciation RP accent, which is widely considered the accent of the British upper crust. He breathed life into the character, who was depicted as a privileged English gentleman with a robust personality. Renée Zellweger, Bridget Jones' Diary. Renée Zellweger had big shoes to fill when she was cast as Bridget Jones in the film adaptations of the popular book series. As a native Texan, some British audiences were skeptical of her ability to pull off the accent. However, her co-stars Hugh Grant and Colin Firth praised her performance, and she managed to win over audiences with her charming portrayal. Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones. Peter Dinklage made a huge impact as Tyrion Lannister in the hit series Game of Thrones. Given that the show was set in a fantasy kingdom, some differences in accents could be overlooked. However, Dinklage's British accent was spot on, and he effortlessly portrayed the much-maligned dwarf in an aristocratic family. Gwyneth Paltrow, Shakespeare in Love. Gwyneth Paltrow is well known for her lifestyle empire goop, but she was a leading lady in the 90s. One of her standout performances was in Shakespeare in Love, where she played a fictional muse who inspired the bard. She adopted a British accent for the role, and her performance was widely praised. Sean Astin, Lord of the Rings. Sean Astin, the son of legendary character actor John Astin, effortlessly slipped into the role of Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. He replicated a Bristol accent from the West Country, and his performance was met with widespread applause. Many people still believe him to be a British actor using an American accent. Meryl Streep, the Iron Lady. Meryl Streep's legendary commitment to accents is well known in the acting world. From playing a Danish writer in Out of Africa to Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady, Streep has a talent for adopting different accents. Her performance as Thatcher was widely praised, and she once again proved her versatility as an actress. What makes these actors so successful in their portrayal of the British accent? Is it simply the talent they bring to their roles, or is it something more? Whether it's the result of years of hard work and practice, or simply a natural talent for accents, these actors have been able to bring new life to classic characters and truly become the face of their on-screen persona. So, what do you think makes these actors so successful in their portrayals? Are there any other American actors who you think have mastered the British accent? Let us know in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Screen Muse for more interesting and engaging content.